Hello from Disney Springs. Today I'm here to try all of the new food here in Springs for the summer. So let's go eat. Every summer in Disney Springs, they host an event called Flavors of Florida where they incorporate local Floridian flavors into the cuisine across Springs. Flavors of Florida features a ton of unique dishes that pay tribute to the unique flavors that you can find here in Florida. We're gonna see a lot of references to oranges, if you couldn't tell by these banners right here, and also a ton of shrimp on the menu, which I'm not mad about either. Along with trying some super awesome food, we're also gonna get to see a really cool culinary demonstration from the executive chef of Wine Bar George, as well as George, who owns Wine Bar George, so I'm really excited for that too. They're actually gonna let us know some insight into how they came up with their dish for Flavors of Florida at Wine Bar George.
Kind of the two things that really get me excited, and in particular the one thing that gets me excited about this is Will's going to top that bread with corn and tomatoes. Now, one of the things you may not know is that while everybody thinks about oranges for Florida, and oranges are a big business in Florida, the one vegetable that we can really put our stake in the ground and say is the greatest in the world is sweet corn. And now our sweet corn season runs until June into July, so we're at the shoulder of the season. But the greatest sweet corn in the world is grown here in Florida, and it starts down in Belglade, goes up to Zellwood, and goes up to North Florida, and then into Georgia and into South Carolina throughout the season. But we're the largest producer of sweet corn in the world, and we are we're the world record holder for sweet deliciousness in corn. Nice. In my mind. And so when we were thinking about doing a burrata dish, we wanted to emphasize that. So as you can see, this is North Florida corn. Will's taking it off the cob, and I'll let him explain a little bit about the tomatoes, and then let him finish out addressing the dish.
When we're plating it, we try and get it right on top of that bread. So any of that residual moisture that's coming out of the corn, the vinaigrette, and the tomatoes are going to be absorbed by that grilled corn, but it's grilled bread. So it's going to stay up nice and textured because of the grill, but it's going to absorb that. So you're going to, as the dish kind of sits and warms up, the flavors are going to absorb into that bread as well. So this is the burrata we were talking about. You can see it's kind of firm from the outside, but when we break it open, we can see inside is a soft, creamy, mozzarella filled mozzarella. So that is that. On top of that, to garnish, we use a little bit of Maldon salt, so flaked sea salt.
Say the salt name again?
Maldon. It's from the south of England. And then some extra virgin olive oil, because we need more fat on top of that fat. And that's the dish. We finish it with just a little bit of that micro basil, lemon basil that we get here in Orlando. That's the final plate.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much.
It was really cool to kind of hear about the food, hear about how they came up with this dish, and now we get to try it. So let's see how it is. Hard to eat without a knife, but really good. I always love getting the burrata over at Wine Bar George. It's one of my must-get dishes when I'm there. I love that addition of the corn on top. The sweet corn with that burrata really pairs perfectly. All I need is just a glass of wine to go with this now. But that is just the start of Flavors of Florida food that we're eating today. There's still a ton more to check out, so let's get to it. Of course, Gideon's has to partake in the Flavors of Florida, so I made my way over, got myself a menu. Let's take a look at it. Our Flavor of Florida cookie is the key lime chocolate chip cookie, a cookie that I've had before and I really enjoy. I would actually say the key lime cookie is one of my favorites that they offer here at Gideon's, so I'm really excited to grab it again. I've tried it last year and really liked it, so I'm gonna get it today. We got the goods. I also got Nate the specialty coffee of the month, or the Flavors of Florida coffee of the month, which is an orange mocha cold brew, and I tried this last year. Wasn't a big fan of that orange flavor with the chocolate and the cold brew coffee, so I didn't get it for myself, but I think Nate likes this, so he'll try it out. And I got myself, as you know, that key lime cookie. This is the key lime chocolate chip cookie from Gideon's Bakehouse. It's a vanilla bean cookie dough infused with Florida key lime juice, then blanketed with premium chocolate chips and special key lime pie crumbs. Let's give this bad boy a try and see if it's as good as I remember. So delicious. There's just the perfect hint of lime throughout the whole cookie. And then you get like these little pieces like that of like just like straight up key lime cookie, or I don't know what it is. I guess it's like almost like a key lime pie piece in there, and it is just so perfect. Like the lime with the chocolate with the sea salt on top, it is honestly, it all blends so perfectly together. One of the best monthly cookies in my opinion. That is seriously so good. I really would. I'd put it up there with that banana bread cookie as being one of my favorites, but you know, these Gideon's cookies are so rich and so huge, so you're coming home with me and this is gonna be the perfect dessert later on. All right, so Nate, we just tried the key lime cookie and you are like the king of Gideon's. You get the monthly cookie every single month. How do you think this stacks up to the other monthly cookies?
It's good. I like the coconut one better.
Oh yeah, they also had a coconut caramel cookie of the month. It wasn't in Flavors of Florida, so I didn't get it. Nate got it. You like that one better than the key lime?
Yeah, the key lime's good though. I like the pie crust pieces on top.
So good.
You really see them, but I just like coconut in general.
Yeah, you are a coconut guy. I said the key lime is like one of my favorites. I really enjoy that one. It looks like a storm's a brewing, and before it starts, we wanted to come over and grab a refreshing beverage at Dockside Margaritas. They have this frozen orange daiquiri for Flavors of Florida, and I mean, take a look at that. Doesn't that sound just so amazing? This looks like it's exactly what I needed today on this super, super hot day. Let's try it out. Cheers! Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. It is literally like an orange creamsicle pop. Did you hear that thunder? Wow. If you find yourself over by Dockside Margaritas while Flavors of Florida is going on, definitely recommend you check out this orange daiquiri. It's sure to leave you refreshed. We have found ourselves a super cozy spot to enjoy this daiquiri and watch this storm kind of roll in. Look at those super dark clouds. There was a ton of lightning going off right over there, so I'll see if I can catch some of it for you. There's the thunder. This little afternoon storm though, it's actually, I'm kind of happy with it because it was so hot out before, so at least we've got a little breeze now. The clouds are helping with that sun. Just hope it doesn't start like downpouring, you know, that would not be good, but now watch, I said it, we're gonna get poured on. Welp, now we're trapped. The rain has really started, but we're gonna try and make our way somehow to the other side of Springs. As I'm walking through World of Disney to try and stay dry, I've realized that it looks like I'm just like walking around drinking a cup of milk. The rain has slowed down just enough for us to make our way outside and head into Amorette's for their Flavors of Florida treat. So they actually have an orange bird dome cake for $65. It's a big cake, so we're not gonna get this one. We're gonna get their other Flavors of Florida treat that's a little smaller. This is the orange cream puff from Amorette's Patisserie. It's a pastry filled with orange curd and honey orange gel. Let's try this bad boy out. I took a bite of the straw. That filling in there is really good. The filling reminds me a lot of like a creme brulee custard. Slight hint of orange. Honestly, this is fantastic. You may be surprised to hear this, but that is actually the first bite I've ever had of anything from Amorette's here at Disney Springs. It's kind of a place that I tend to skip, but since I really enjoyed that orange bird cream puff, I don't know, I might have to go back more often now. But after that orange cream puff, we're gonna continue making our way on down through Disney Springs. We're going all the way to the other side of Springs, and I can't wait to show you what we're getting over there. We have made it to Jaleo, which recently I consider to be like low-key one of my favorite restaurants at Disney Springs. I came not too long ago and did the like tasting experience that they have where you get to try a bunch of different tapas, and It was one of the best dining experiences I've ever had. The wine pairing was perfect. The food was out of this world. The service knocked it out as well. It was just so good, and I haven't been back since. And they actually have so many things for Flavors of Florida, so we decided to come over here and check them all out. I didn't know this, but at Jaleo they actually have outdoor dining here on the water. It's quite nice, although pretty toasty out here, so we opted for this table right outside. Like I mentioned, Jaleo is known for tapas and kind of sharing this Spanish style food. Some of my favorite things on the menu include the endives stuffed with goat cheese, as well as this salad with apples manchego. It is so perfect. But we're not going with the regular menu today. We're sticking with that Flavors of Florida stuff. This is the menu that we're working with. You can see they have a specialty, a little beverage with some gin and orange flavors. They also have a salad with Florida watermelon, tomatoes, goat cheese, pistachios. Amazing. They have a beer battered Key West pink shrimp, some scallops that are clarified and like served as gazpacho. That sounds super interesting. Some Serrano ham with summer melon, and then a seared duck breast as well. The beverage has arrived first, and it's, like I said, some gin, some orange flavoring, and it looks super refreshing. So let's give it a try. Cheers. Yep, that is delicious. Me and Nate just got one to share, but I think I might have to order my own here. This is so good, so refreshing, so light. Like if you're just looking for like a light beverage on a hot summer day, this is your drink. It's light, it's a little bubble. I feel a little bubble in there. Delicious. Our first round of tapas came out, the jamon and cantaloupe and the watermelon salad. And there's one thing you could say about Jaleo. The presentation is always gonna be fire. I mean, look at these dishes. They are just so beautifully presented. The plate, it's like almost too pretty to eat. You don't want to destroy the plates. This salad is made with compressed Florida watermelon, heirloom tomatoes, PX reduction, goat cheese, pistachios, and sherry dressing. But I've got a little tomato, a little watermelon, a little balsamic, a little flour, and a little pistachio on there. Let's try this. Oh my god, the pistachio. The goat cheese brings it all together, but that pistachio, the crunch from the pistachio is so good on there, and you can taste the sherry vinaigrette with the balsamic. This is a delicious light salad. I cannot get enough of this. The pistachio in there with the goat cheese, and then you get the sweetness of the watermelon and the tomato. It's honestly such a well-rounded dish. You literally get like every flavor in there. It's so good. This 24-month cured Serrano ham is served with summer melon and sherry dressing. So I didn't know that it was also a Spanish thing to serve kind of ham with cantaloupe. I know in Italy they serve prosciutto a lot with melon, and I've had that in Italy before and I really liked it, so I think this is gonna be good too. Nate described this as tasting like wet ham, so let's see what I think. I do like it. It has a very strong like olive oil taste. I taste a lot of olive oil. I know it's like marinated in a sherry vinaigrette, but I just taste overload of olive oil. It's good, but I definitely prefer the watermelon tomato salad over that. While we're sitting here waiting for our next course, I figured I'd mention my Arendelle shirt. It is from Shop LBV, and a lot of you guys might not know, but my favorite Disney movie of all time is actually Frozen 2, so this is the perfect shirt for me. If you guys would like to shop it, link in the description or visit shoplbv.com. They just brought out the scallop dish, and it's a little daunting. It smells, I must say, kind of fishy, and Nate is in for a little surprise here because it's actually raw scallops, kind of served like a ceviche almost with the citrus. But either way, we're gonna try it out. I've never had raw scallops either before. I do like raw fish and like sushi and stuff, so I love scallops, so like combine the two, I don't know, might like it. These thinly sliced scallops are dressed elegantly with Florida citrus dressing.
Okay, here we go. It's not bad.
I am so shocked. I thought Nate was gonna have a way funnier, way worse reaction, but now it's my turn and I'm kind of nervous too. Here we go. It's still like a meaty scallop. Like I actually kind of like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely, like, it doesn't taste as slimy as it looks, and it doesn't taste as strong and fishy as it smells. Like, the smell is what was a little bit difficult to get over for me, but the taste is there. While the scallops did not smell the best, the shrimp that they just brought out, the beer battered shrimp, smells so good. It honestly smells like the fish and chips you get over in the UK in Epcot. I can't wait to try these. The shrimp are also served with a caper mayonnaise, which, just saying that word is sending chills down my spine. Obviously, we're not using that over here. Let's try the shrimp. It's so, like, it's almost like tempura battered. So it's like super light and flaky and airy. I'd say this is probably one of the best fried shrimp I've ever had. So good, I'm going back in right away for a round 2. The shrimp is also like perfectly cooked in there. It's not like overcooked. That batter, it's literally like fish and chips, but just shrimp instead of the fish. Also, I don't think I could let all the scallop go to waste either. I'm gonna go in for a round 2 of a scallop. You gonna join me, Nate?
Oh no, I'm good with the shrimp. I love the shrimp. I mean, if I'm gonna eat more, I'd rather eat the shrimp.
Me too, but can't let that scallop go to waste. I'm gonna have it. It just takes a lot to get over, like eating a raw scallop, but once you do, it's pretty delicious. The duck just came out with those seared peaches and the oranges, and again, the presentation is just out of this world. This is seared duck breast coupled with sweet peaches and a Valencia orange glaze. Okay, I've got a bite. I found the crispiest piece of duck that I can find and got a little bit of one of those peaches on there. Let's see. The flavor of the sauce on the dish is so good. I love the crispy skin on the duck. It's fatty, it's sweet, really good. My favorite thing of the meal was definitely those beer battered shrimp. We polished off the container. They were so good. I'm gonna be having dreams about them. But our day doesn't end here. It was a really nice break to sit down, cool off, have some great views and some delicious food. But yeah, we're not done. There's still more to eat. We made our way over to Pizza Ponte. They have a delicious sounding pizza on the menu for flavors of Florida, so let's head inside and check it out. It's been quite a while since I've actually come into Pizza Ponte, and I remember getting the chicken parm sandwich a lot and it being really delicious, so I'm excited to check out this pizza. This is the Pizza Diavola from Pizza Ponte. It's got hot salami, chili, and local Orlando petal honey. The smell of this pizza as soon as we opened the box just like hit shit in the face, and it smells so good. So I'm excited to take a bite. Also, I was like, can we please get 2 corners? The corner of the pizza when you get like square pizza like this is the best. Must order a corner. Let's try it. It's good. I could even go for more hot honey. Oh, there it is. Now it's hitting me. Going right up the nose. Whoa. Delicious though. One thing I will say is it is so greasy. I'll show you guys the box. Usually I don't like getting meat on pizza because I feel like it has that effect, especially when you get like a fatty meat like a salami. It just gets a little too greasy for me, so definitely a bit greasy, but it is yummy. I enjoyed the pizza a lot more than I recall, so I'm glad we came over here and got it. That pizza was delicious and the perfect way to round out our Flavors of Florida video here at Disney Springs. I had such a great time seeing the culinary demonstration and trying all the food. But before I leave you guys, I gotta give a shout out to everyone who's joined my Patreon. We have DeAndre, Wayne, the Latham Thomas family, Linda, Armando, Loco, Tracy, Leah, John Paul, Dustin, Nancy, Angela, Kara, Jeremy, Barbara, Lisa, Paul, Misty, Abdullah, Ashley, and Lindsay. As always, greatly appreciate it, guys. If anyone else would like to join, the link is in the description. But I am so happy I got to come out here and make this video for you guys today. One of my favorite parts was definitely seeing that culinary demonstration. Wine Bar George is one of my favorite restaurants here at Disney Springs. So seeing them make one of my favorite dishes there was awesome. And as far as the food goes, I think my favorite thing that I tried today was definitely that beer battered fried shrimp from Jaleo. It was seriously so delicious. I highly recommend you guys check it out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.